G'day, wildlife lovers. Welcome to the land down under where the wild things roam and the oceans teem with life. Australia is a treasure trove of biodiversity, home to some of the most fascinating animals on the planet. We're going to check out some of the most incredible creatures you'll ever lay your eyes on. We're talking kangaroos, kookaburras, and crocs. So grab your virtual safari hat and let's dive in. First up, we've got the true blue Aussie icon, the kangaroo. They can leap over fences taller than me, and their pouches are like built-in baby carriers. They've got amazing adaptations like conserving water better than a camel. And get this, their hopping actually saves them energy. They're like the ultimate marathon runners. Now, let's not forget about the joeys. Those little ones stay tucked away safe and sound in their mum's pouch. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to meet a real oddball, the platypus. This creature is like a puzzle that evolution put together using leftover parts from other animals. It's got a duck's bill, a beaver's tail, and webbed feet like an otter. But don't let their goofy looks fool you. Platypuses are expert hunters. Their bill is a highly sensitive sensory organ that can detect the electrical signals given off by their prey underwater. And here's the kicker. Male platypuses are venomous. They've got these spurs on their back legs that pack a nasty punch. It's a good thing they're shy creatures because you wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of a platypus. Next up, we've got a bird that makes a rooster look like a feather duster. The emu. This is one big bird, standing nearly as tall as me and built like a feathered tank. These guys are flightless, but they can run like the wind. They've got powerful legs that can carry them across the outback at incredible speeds. In the emu world, it's the dads that do most of the childcare. The males incubate the eggs and look after the chicks. Now let's talk about a real treat for the eyes, Australian birds. This country is like a giant aviary bursting with colors and bird songs that'll make your heart sing. We've got parrots that look like they flew straight out of a rainbow, from the brilliant red and blue lorikeets to the majestic cockatoos. And then there's the kookaburra, the king of the Aussie bush. This fella's got a laugh that's as iconic as the Sydney Opera House. One of my favorites is the superb fairy wren, a tiny little bird with a bright blue tail that it flashes around like a beacon. Now, we're moving on to a group of creatures that really get my heart racing. Reptiles. Australia is reptile central, home to some of the most incredible and yes, even some of the deadliest reptiles on the planet. Take the frilled lizard, for instance. This guy looks like he walked straight out of prehistoric times, with his frill that pops open like a giant Elizabethan collar when he's feeling threatened. And of course, no discussion of Aussie reptiles would be complete without mentioning the saltwater crocodile. This is the king of the waterways, a true dinosaur in our midst. They're massive, powerful, and they've got a bite that can crush bones like they're toothpicks. But as scary as they can be, we've got to respect them. They're apex predators, keeping the ecosystem in balance. From the tiniest gecko to the mighty croc, reptiles play a vital role in the Australian environment. Now hold your breath and dive in with me as we explore the underwater wonderland of the Great Barrier Reef. This is like a whole other world down here, teeming with life in every color imaginable. It's a coral city, home to thousands of species of fish, sharks, rays, and those gentle giants of the sea turtles. Imagine swimming alongside a graceful manta ray as it glides through the water, or coming face to face with a curious clownfish peeking out from its anemone home. The Great Barrier Reef is a diver's paradise, a kaleidoscope of life that takes your breath away. But it's not all fun and games down here. The reef is facing some serious threats from pollution and climate change. We've got to do everything we can to protect this natural wonder, not just for ourselves, but for future generations. As the sun goes down, the Aussie bush comes alive with a whole new cast of characters, the nocturnal animals. These creatures are experts at living in the dark, using their incredible senses to hunt, navigate, and survive. We've got the sugar glider, a tiny possum that can glide through the air like a furry little parachute. And then there's the Tasmanian devil, a creature that's as tough as its name suggests. Despite their fearsome reputation, these guys are actually quite shy, but when they get going, they can make one heck of a racket. And let's not forget about the owls. the silent hunters of the night sky. With their piercing gaze and silent wings, they're the ultimate predators. Australia's wildlife is as diverse as it is extraordinary. From the iconic kangaroo to the mysterious platypus, from the colorful birds to the fearsome crocodiles, every creature plays a vital role in this unique ecosystem. As wildlife lovers, it's our responsibility to protect and preserve these incredible animals and their habitats for generations to come. We've seen some amazing creatures today, from the smallest insects to the largest reptiles. Thanks for joining us on this wild adventure through Australia. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our wildlife explorations.